Bala, program director.
Hi, I'm not program director. So,
4 days before the show, what's going in your mind? Or rather, 3 days before the show.
yeah, first of all, 4 days or 3 days, that's going in my mind. What's going in my mind? Very excited that we sold 1,000 tickets. இன்னும் நம்ப முடியல நம்மள நம்பி 1000 பேர் காசு கொடுத்து வந்து பார்க்குறாங்க. 1500. Yeah. Uh, of course, show day logistics work. Will we start on time? Will we get done with everything? I don't know, but excited. Excited, and of course, like எப்படா முடியும்னு கொஞ்சம் இருக்கு. அது வேற மேட்டர்.
Do you remember the first meeting we had about the show? உங்களுக்கு ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
First meeting about the show, என்ன நம்ம கப்சாவோட ஆஃப்டர் பார்ட்டி வரும். கப்சா முடிச்சா நீ நீடு பேசிட்டு போகும் மோஸ்ட்லி.
What is the...
It should be, I think the first meeting that I remember between you, me and Suresh was when we were talking about this, like who does what. We were talking about you are the what and Suresh is the how and I am the buck stop. I think to me that was the, yeah, I think that was the point where this model I thought like will work. And then of course there was Shriram who took on this production which we wanted to scale up a lot. Only never in the first meeting.
No, I mean, probably, right?
I think that's the first one I remember at least. That's the
like,
first impactful meeting for me.
Almost a year ago.
Easily.
Right? And how do you see the show has grown? Is it the... Did you visualize this at some point in time? You kind of are seeing the show in your mind. Is this what you've seen?
I'm not going to claim I visualized all of this. I mean, there are a few things that we can be proud of, right? I mean, that we said we visualized in such a way that we said we are going to deliver and we delivered. The greatest example is in the bottom, our own composition. I remember like the reluctance of the teammates who said, in the part work out in the part show ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். Now we got like what 3,000 hits. 3,000 hits. Ippa easily for a lot of us that's the most favorite song in the show, right? And I remember standing there and telling, you know what, we will make this popular. At least within the 100 of us, I think we made that popular. Right. Some of those things were always in the vision. But I think it all comes together. I think that's the fun of putting together a show, right?
Which one falls in that bucket?
Sets, man. நம்ம ஒரு பீஸா பார்த்தோம் and to see that மரம் வீடு and like backdrop that's a magical moment for all of us, right? Sets அப்புறம் the way all these songs and dances came together. For a long time again we kept telling ஒன்னும் match ஆகல and the way we were able to like weave it together as a single story. Right? I mean, I don't think any of us can claim credit for that.
That's true.
Right? I mean, it just happened. It just happened, and the team worked to make it happen.
And the entire the process, right? I feel that the hardest part is when you haven't seen anything tangible, and how do you keep that interest even amongst the leads? எதுக்கு இந்த டைம் போடுறோம்? I mean, how did you achieve that?
ஏமாத்தி தான் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும்னு போய் சொல்லிட்டோம். To be serious, I think a lot of the leads team have gone through this process once or twice. Most of us are in for the fact that we like to create something out of nothing, right? We know at the end of this we're going to get a good product, and a lot of us enjoy this, right? And I think that I think is the common glue among most of the admin team and the lead teams.
Tangent spin-off of that is there are so many people who do work, especially in the show day ops team, for no stage time, right? And so many people have done so much in event management, event production. Of course, the sets have come there, but the personal stage time, I know, What I mean, why do you think people do that? I mean,
That's one of our strengths. We are not we are not just a performing arts organization, right? We have things for a lot of people. We are a performance arts organization. We are a great social organization, and there's a lot of people who come here who believe in the cause, who believe in fundraising, and there are people like Jumbo. Every time meet பண்ணும்போது வந்து, how much have we raised?
mm,
Why are you not telling this to the participants?
mm,
And people like Sindhu, right, who's not even in the show. ஒரு மாசம் முன்னாடி போயிட்டாங்க, but she spent her entire summer weekends here working for us. They all believe in that cause, and I think so far we've been fortunate to tap that, right? And I think most of us want to be part of something big. And Swaram, I mean, Touchwood, I think so far we found that formula to engage a lot of people. I think our biggest strength is like this 120 people, right? It's not like a few people who can direct or who can write script, but it's the 120 people who are willing to chip in. And the ஊர் கூடி இருக்கிற தேர், like I keep telling this, 120 பேர் இருந்தால் அது பண்ண முடியும். And like fortunately every year நமக்கு அந்த 120 பேர் கிடைச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
um, the cycle. I mean, a lot of people stay in the team, they leave the team, they move and they take a break and they come back, right? And the மாதிரி ஒரு cycle. It's always a cycle. We've seen it in the past 4 years, and it's always a scary thing. Will we be able to get the same one?
It's always the scary thing when you start a show. Right?
I mean, how do you think this year we achieved that? I mean, how do people fall into place?
இல்லை, எனக்கு இந்த வருஷம் அவ்வளோ பயமா இல்லை. போன வருஷம் பயமா இருந்தது. Gumka was a very, very rough ride for us. I mean, we were scaling really high. And after that, we had a lot of burnout and people fell off. I mean, including me, a lot of people fell off. அதுக்கப்புறம் I saw the way we ramped up for Kapsa. China tea, I was quite convinced that I know the people I wanted will come in time. Right? I'm quoting, again, I'm going to quote names, right? Shaki, Naresh, like people who we wanted in Sudarshan, Vivek Rangayan, people who wanted in critical roles. I know they are going to come and pitch in at their own comfort level, and they all come back. I think it's going to continue next year also. Like I'm sure like you are also burned out. நம்ம கொஞ்சம் break எடுத்துப்போம். திரும்ப ஆரம்பிச்சா 4 மாசம் கழிச்சு திரும்ப இங்க தான் வந்து நிக்க போறோம் நம்ம.
So yeah, and so we kind of spoke about why first of all, your role in that. I mean, we know you're the chief of everything, but in the வருஷம் வந்து there's ridiculous amount of leads, right? அதுலயும் மேல உங்களுக்கு அப்படி என்ன டிசிஷன் வருது?
என்னோட நல்ல கொஸ்டின். எதுவும் பண்றது இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இல்லை, என்னோட ரோல் மெயினாக வந்துட்டு அந்த அச்சீவிங் தட் பேலன்ஸ் அண்ட் காம்ப்ரமைஸ் தான், ரைட்? From our own perspective, a lot of us want to do things that are good from music standpoint, from production standpoint, but does it make sense for the whole show, for the whole organization, right? நம்ம சவுண்டுக்கு வந்துட்டு $2,000 ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுமா, $500 போதுமா? இப்போ வந்து what I'm struggling with is, I mean, right now as we speak, ஸ்பான்சர்ஸ்லாம் காசு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அவங்களுக்கு எவ்வளோ பேர் அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் கொடுக்குறது? அண்ட் do we keep looking for sponsors, or the event management got a print அனுப்புறதா? Like this balance, I think basically I was that. I mean, one way to look at it is like the buck stop, or a mediator just to make sure, like, I mean, my point was to only get in when there was a problem that need to be solved. Ilana, I think the team was handling it themselves.
I mean, in the entire journey, right? I mean, you've pretty much been since the time it started to the time it's going to end. Entire journey, the of course you are working with folks that you worked with a lot, and you are working with folks that for the first time, but the team as a whole is a new team. Each year is a new team.
Each year is a new team.
And the team, when do you say was a turning point? When do you think they started gelling as a team? And we've all like kind of performed forming based in the way you're in, like performing right now. How when do you think that happened? Is that a single time, or do you think it's just?
I'm trying to think through. I would say Focus Show 3, when when we were able to show the skeleton of a story that was together, right? And that's the point where we started talking more about, yeah, there's another angle to this, there's a fundraising angle, we are more passionate about that. At the team, at that point, I think we started coming together. அது வந்து the recent incident. Another one was the on-site, on-stage off-site that Suresh put together. Right, அது வரைக்கும் வந்து சாங் செலெக்ஷன் மியூசிக் செலெக்ஷன் அடிச்சுட்டு இருந்தோம். நம்ம வந்துட்டு போயிட்டு ஒரு 2 nights, like we had total fun. We were able to form a visual of what we wanted. I think that's where we came up with this term, an on-stage movie experience. That really stuck with us, right? That really stuck, and from there we said, you know what, this is how we are going to do. I mean, this is what we want to do. That to me was a defining moment in the end.
So in the வருஷம், like all of us know, we see a lot of things. There's a lot of wow moments. Shola, there's a lot of new and cool things that we're doing. What is, if you were to say, these are like some things you're proud of, that you're very proud that we are trying out this year? Abhina, what are the different things this year?
Stage விடுமச்சி 1000 பேர் ஷோ போறாங்க. வாழ்க்கையில வந்து இது வரைக்கும் எவ்வளவு தடவை வந்து 1000 பேர் நம்ம பண்ணதை எதாவது கேட்டிருக்காங்க, ரைட்? That's my proudest moment. 1000 பேர் ஷோ போறாங்க. we are gonna make a difference in 4000 kids life.
Wow.
Right? And those are, I mean, again, அந்த ஊர் கூடி இருக்கிறது நம்ம யாராலையும் தனியா பண்ண முடியாத விஷயம், right? And 120 people team, we haven't had any major instances touched it. இதெல்லாம் தான் என்னோட wow moments. Of course, ஷோல வந்து like ஷோல அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 10 wow moments இல்லைன்னா நம்ம ஷோ இஸ் like it's not a success. At least 5 wow moments இருக்கு. I think it's there.
Wow. So in the I mean, there is always this conversation that happens in the team. 120 பேர் வேணுமா, right? இல்ல 30 பேர் வச்சு கூட இது மாதிரி பண்ணலாமா? Or do you think that is what the sort of show is?
I think that's Swaram, right? 120 பேர் வந்து we are able to find meaningful things for them to do. And I am very, very proud of the way we treat our actors and performers, right? And I had people come and tell this to me. நீ அந்த ஷோல வந்து அவங்க உள்ள வந்தாங்கன்னா all they had to do is like deliver the dialogues. Everything else will be taken care of for them. And you need that like support crew that takes care of it. And நீங்க வந்து எந்த சீனுக்கு போகணுமோ, எந்த என்ட்ரன்ஸ்ல நீ போகணுமோ உங்களை பிடிச்சிட்டு வந்து நிறுத்துவாங்க. Your food, and like I was just talking about stage management மக்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு like they've been on their feet the whole day. Let's find someone to give them food and water. And there are people willing to do that, people who are very proud and happy to do that because they are all part of the bigger cause. Right? And இதெல்லாம் பண்றதுக்கு வந்து 120 people வேணும். What's the point in being exclusive, right? I mean, yeah, we can do the 30% group, but what's the fun? We are a big community, and I think a lot of participants say Swaram is their homegrown because they feel as part of this community.
So, of course, the entire Swaram team is a group, but your immediate folks in the team, I mean, it's the leads team, right? So first, what's your message to your team?
We rocked. It was a hell of a ride. About 15 பேர் like pulling கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா weight எடுத்து. I don't think a lot of us were burned out this year. That's because we had this like 15% team who were all pulling their own weight. And we tried a ton of new stuff. நீங்கள் யோசிச்சு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம எதுவும் வீடியோலாம் எதுவும் போட்டது கிடையாது, ரைட்? We'll have that one poster, one ticket. ஒரு வீடியோ that's like, I mean, ஒரு வீடியோ 3000 hit, ஒரு வீடியோ 1500 hit. And like Facebookல வந்து தினம் மெசேஜ் இதெல்லாம் வந்து like இந்த ஷோ ஆரம்பிக்கும்போது எனக்கு கேட்டிருந்தீங்கன்னா I would have said like, yeah, pipe dream பண்ணிட முடியாது. That's all because like சின்ன people are pulling their weight in different directions and making things happen. And we had a vision, right? I keep telling this. Not an aggressive person. Within this team, I'm very, very conservative. That's because, like, I mean, a lot of us, including you, have like this huge vision that, I mean, that's a very good bar to set.
Mm. Super. So, message to the team, entire China team.
Bring it on and don't pop your champagne bottles yet. Wait பண்ணுங்க September 22nd.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you.